Hi and welcome to the 11th episode of my weekly video game pickups. This week I'm not gonna talk about my pickups of August or September. I promised myself not to buy anything again for 3 months. I kinda failed at that, but this episode will be all about last Sunday. It was a retro gaming event in Kalken, Belgium, organized by retrogamingfun.be. By the way, thanks Genter for organizing it. I was helping out on somebody else's booth, but actually was allowed to sell some of my own stuff. I sold a surprisingly big bunch of games, which I of course spent on other booths there. So I will start with my first pickups. This was at Genter's booth. It was 2 for €5, so I picked up Michael Jackson's Moonwalker for the Master System. The label is a bit torn, but that's okay. I already have the game for the Mega Drive, but now I also have the Master System version. And the other thing I picked up was a universal adapter for the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. It's actually new in the box, so that makes it pretty unique. In the last episode I also bought one of these, but one of the pins was actually broken on the previous one. If you buy an adapter like this, make sure you pick one up which has full contacts. With that I mean also the outside pins, because otherwise you cannot play the games from like the Super FX chips, but also a lot of other games, so Mega Man's, a Kirby game also uses these chips, a lot of games use them. And if these are missing, you just can't play your cooler imports, like Yoshi's Island for example is also a game with pins. Then I started walking around, and this guy was selling, had a box with everything for €1. So out of that box I picked up Body Harvest for the Nintendo 64 and Dark Rift for the Nintendo 64. It's actually an ex-rental, I think, Film Club Tilburg, so it's from Holland also. This game I love, I played it in the past. This one I never heard before, but I'm assuming it's kind of a 3D fighter. It's probably pretty horrible, but for €1 anyway. Then I completed some deals with people that I had discussed on Facebook before. First one is Star Wars Arcade. It was actually €5. It comes without a box. It comes without the manual. The cartridge is in good condition. I used to have this game in the past, and I sold it in 2006. I'm glad to have it back, especially at such a decent price. Then my buddy Mike came up to me and he gave me a free game, F16 Fighting Falcon for the Sega card, so the Sega Master System. I actually love these cards, I think they're pretty neat. It's the third one I own. I have Ghost House and... shit, I forgot the title. You know, the motorcycle game from Sega? Damn, can't remember it. But, you know, I just love these cards. Then, at somebody else's booth, I picked up Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade for the Mega Drive and Mortal Kombat 3 for the Mega Drive. It was €10 for the both of them. Separately they were priced 4 and 8, so 10 for the both is pretty nice. Both are missing their manual, but no, I don't mind. Then I did some trades. You see Jewel Master running here in the background. The box is pretty minty. I traded it for El Shaddai on the Xbox 360 and also Gremlins 2 on the regular Nintendo NES. Then another buddy, Samuel, I had a deal with him from Facebook, Golden Sun and Mystic Quest for the Game Boy. I love this game as a kid. It's actually the first RPG I ever played. There was one part we were stuck in as kids, and we called Nintendo, and they actually printed out maps how we should proceed in the game. It's not really an RPG, but more like an action RPG, like Zelda action. More an adventure game. And he also gave me for free this box from the US version of Strike Gunner. I have the cartridge at home. The box is pretty tatty, but I'm hoping I can repair it a little bit. And it was free, so you know. Then I purchased another game, Mystic Quest Legend for the Super Nintendo. can see the cartridge here. It has a bit of a tear here on the box, but it was only 10 euros. So he wanted 15 at first, but I said, nah, you know, the sticker art is damaged, so please can I have it for 10? He said okay. I never played this game before. It's actually a bit like a beginner's RPG, which is really easy. You know, not a lot of grinding. You can see all the enemies on the map. So that's actually a kind of game I like. I really hate grinding in Final Fantasy and other games like that. So I guess I'm gonna have a bit of fun with a simple story and a simple battle system. Next up, from Retro Gaming Fun's booth, I picked up some NES games. I don't have a lot of good NES games. I always find the same ones in the wild, so it's nice at a convention like this. You can pick up some, not per se rarer games, but just games you like and you will play. Not games like Lunar Pool or maybe Mission Impossible, but nice good games. First up, I bought Mylan's Secret Castle. I already have the sequel on the Super Famicom, Doremi Fantasy. Now I also have the original. Also Astaniac, yeah, Astyanax, I don't know, Astaniax. This one guy on YouTube, and he's always raving about this game. I already played it. It's not really my thing, but I can grow into it, I guess. Then I also picked up Demon's Sword, which is a really fun game actually. It's like a ninja action game, or samurai action game more like. You can jump in the woods and like in Ninja Scroll, you know, the anime movie. Pretty nice. The cover has nothing to do with the game whatsoever. Then I traded with David, the guy from Retro Vault game, Adventure Island 2. Adventure Island and Wonder Boy are one of my favorite series, but I don't have any of the NES games. I really can't remember which game I traded it for, so I'm sorry. Then the most expensive purchase of the day, Protector 2 Return of the Evil Forces. This is known as Super C in the United States. I was really in doubt whether I should pick this up or not, because I actually like more the burly man of Contra against the robots of Protector. But in the end I decided, hell, why not? I want to play a new Contra game. I mean, a game I haven't played before, so I'm certain to have a good time with this. So that were all my game pickups, I think. But I bought some other stuff. So next up I got an awesome little TV from my friend Peter Jan. I only paid 10 euros for it. It's a very old TV, a Sony, but I just love the design. At the end of the video I'll probably show you around it a bit. It's a bit too bright. The color needs to be tuned down a bit, the brightness. And I'm also missing some part of the screens. So I just need to figure out how to set it right. But I just absolutely adore the design. I also bought for me a couple of laser discs for 2 euros a piece. I love laser discs. I love cheesy movies on laser discs. So you want to see all my new laser disc? I know you do. First up, Jurassic Park, the movie, awesome. Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, also awesome. Then Schwarzenegger and Belushi in Red Heat, also awesome. Schwarzenegger in Eraser, even more awesome. Schwarzenegger in True Lies, pretty cool. Van Damme Time Cop, awesome. And then Amsterdam, also a pretty cool movie. And then my friend Mike also gave me 2 free video CDs to play my CDI player, A Fish Called Wanda and 7. Last but not least, Mike's own CD from his metal band Nemea. They just split it, so he gave away the CDs for free. Well, that's it. This is all the stuff I got from the convention. I actually only spent 20 euros because I sold a lot of stuff, and with the money I made I just repurchased other games. My all-time favorite purchase from this event is probably Protector 2. I'm really needing a new Contra game. So now I have one. I never played this one before, so I'm sure to have fun with it. And also my copy of Duel Master. It's missing its manual, but the box is really in like pristine condition, and I've been dying to play this one for a long time. So hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next week, or maybe not.